Well, howdy y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Striking, and we are back with another episode of High Altitude Alchemy. This is a sky block that is based around Project E, and we have been kind of getting through this a little by little, just kind of progressing through our quests and through the different mods. Last episode, we focused mostly on Botania. We do still have to get into some immersive engineering, some Pneumaticraft. We have to get some mobs coming around. So we have a lot of work to do. So without further ado, let's just jump right back in and let's get started. Alright, so at the end of last episode, we had gotten our endo flames set up. We had pretty much gotten through most of what we needed to with Botania. We got into our quest lines a little bit here. So we got processed soulstone, we got lapis, we got our magical saplings, we got our tin. But we do still need to get into a little bit more of our beginning stuff here. So we need to get coal, we need lead, and to do that we need a couple of different mods. So we're going to need to get into immersive engineering to get lead, and then we're also going to need to get into Pneumaticraft to get coal. To get into Pneumaticraft, we need gunpowder, so we're going to need mobs, so we need to set up an area for mobs to spawn. And then for immersive engineering, I think we should have most of the stuff that we need for that. I already made the kiln bricks, so we should be able to grab out a bunch of those. I do need to make the immersive engineering hammer. Let's see what we need for that. Immersive hammer. So we need 2 iron, 2 sticks, and string. So I know we have all that. Let's grab our sticks. And then we can grab our iron. All right. And then our string. And then we should be able to make our hammer. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and learn that. Then we can go ahead and make our immersive engineering kiln. Now, I don't quite remember, to be honest, off the top of my head, how the kiln is set up. I think it's like a 3x3, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Is there a book for immersive engineering? I don't even remember that. Let's see. Engineer's manual. Maybe that's it. A book and a lever. But we don't have paper. That doesn't help me very much, now does it? How do we make paper? I mean, I know how to make paper, but can we get the stuff to make paper is the real question. Let's see. Sugarcane. Do we have the stuff? No. So I can't make sugarcane. Paper. Sawdust. There's a couple of different ways to make sawdust. No. What about resin balls? No. Whale poo. And I can't make the mechanism one yet. Okay, well, I guess we're not making paper, which means we're not making the book. I don't think I have just a plain book, right? No. Okay, and I don't think the Akashic Tome has anything in it yet. No, okay. So, yeah. I think we're just doing this blind. So I think it's a 3x3 and it might be hollow in the middle. Like this. Let's see. Like this. I don't remember if the top is completely hollow. Okay, well that's not it, because it would have made it. You have to like click on it with the hammer when it's done. So that's definitely not it. I need a building block. That's clay. Where's, like, regular stone? That's fine. Andesite's fine. I just need to get up top again. Okay, so let's try blocking off the top. No. I don't think it's a complete build-in thing. Oh, I guess it is. Alrighty. So, it must not be that big. It's only this big. Alright. At least it's not as big as I thought. Okay. Alright, so we have our alloy kiln. Perfect. So let's put some of this stuff away. And then we're going to need coal. And then we also need... So we're trying to make our lead. So let's look at our recipe. Let's see. Alloy kiln. So it's going to be zinc ingot and 4 charcoal. Charcoal dust. So we need to put the charcoal in the millstone. So let's do like half. Really? You couldn't just go in there? Okay, so that's gonna get broken down. And then I need zinc. Zinc. Okay. And then I should be able to put the zinc in here. The charcoal in here is fuel. And then if we come back over to the grinder, we got black dye, which we already had. And our charcoal dust. Put that in here. Okay. And that should start making us lead. We really only need one piece of lead, like one lead ingot, and then we can EMC it, but... Alright. So we got our lead. Awesome. That was nice and easy, not too hard. The hardest part was just making the kiln, because I didn't know how to make it. Alright, we got lead. Now... So we could get into embers next. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to start getting into mobs. So I'll make an area for mobs. So let's put away a bunch of this stuff right now. We learned the ancient codex. We already knew the, that thingy. We could put this away for now. We're going to need, the wand, or iron wand to build. And then we're also going to need some stone. Let's grab a bunch of that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build out an area to where we're going to have our mob spawn. So bear with me just a couple minutes. I'll build that out here. And then once I'm done with that, I'll be back with you guys. And we should have mobs. Or at least a mob spawning area. Alright, so I made our little mob room here. I didn't account for the fact that spiders can spawn on top. So I definitely need to fix that here. So let's go on top and fix that. Hello, Spooter. Goodbye, Spooter. I think I should be able to just put slabs all over the top. And spiders shouldn't be able to spawn on top. So let's put, oops. Let's put slabs all over. There's also like a breeze inside, which is a little unnerving. But, you know, whatever. Let's see. So, okay, we've slabbed up the top. There's a blitz. It's not a breeze. It's a blitz. But we do have creepers. And as a result of the creepers, we have gunpowder. So that's good. I guess I'm going to need to grab some... I'm going to need to grab some, what do you call it, torches, so that I can then put the torches inside, light it up, and then run away and come back, and hopefully the mobs will be gone, is my goal. I don't know. I don't know how exactly it's going to work, if it'll work at all, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so... we've still got a couple of mobs in there. Let's see. So if I break out just one block... I got Angry Boy. Ow! Angry Electric Boy. Jeez. So if I run away and come back, will they despawn because it's now light in there? I don't know. Can I make smooth stone stairs? Let's see. I don't think so. How about diorite stairs? Let's see. Diorite. Let's see. How about this? Okay, we can make diorite stairs. So let's make a few of those. And... I think our mobs all went away. Oh, almost. Okay. Alright, so we got some mob drops. Come here, Blitzy boy. I know, you're very angry. Alright, but we got mob drops, so that's good. We got gunpowder, we got a blitz moat for whatever reason. And let's see, so if I do this... well, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see, like this. And like that. Put you here. And at least I can run up here if I need to. I could always open the roof up. Ow. Let's not kill ourselves, why don't we? Let's eat. Alright, perfect. So I got our gunpowder that we needed. That was one of the most important things. So we got gunpowder. The blitz moat we could just put away. I don't need that for now. We got the rotten flesh. We could put all these wands away for now. Got a bunch of stuff we don't need. Let's put all this away. Diorite stairs. Okay. Alright, cool. So we have our mob spawning area, so that's good. I got gunpowder, so now I should be able to make TNT. I think it's just like sand and gunpowder, maybe. TNT. We have tiny TNT, so that's good. Oh, but that requires Certus. Never mind. Yes, sand. And, yeah, sand and TNT. Or, sand and gunpowder, I mean. Mr. Cow, if you don't stop annoying me, you may have to meet the fate of your friend. So we have sand, gunpowder, and then we're going to have to blow up iron. Alright. And then we're going to need just a lever we can use. Or we can even just use a pressure plate. So let's grab some planks. And I think that should be good, because then we can make a pressure plate. Okay, make one of those. Make TNT. And then we have our chunks claimed. So I don't think anything should blow up here. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, so we got our compressed iron ingots. We need that to get started with Pneumaticraft. Unfortunately, they do not have EMC either, so we would have to just make more. Did our TNT have EMC, and I definitely did not do that? It did. Whoops. That's alright. We'll make one more, and then we could just EMC it. Not a big deal. Alright. So now we've got that learned. Let's put this stuff away. We can learn our pressure plate as well. Put that away. Okay, so now to get into Pneumaticraft. So let's see. Pneumaticraft, we need to make the pressure chambers. So we're going to need an air compressor, which means we're going to need pressure tubes. And then we're also going to need reinforced bricks, which is reinforced stone. And that's regular stone. And then we also need, where is the pressure chamber walls? Pressure chamber interface. We're going to need 2 of those. They come in a 2-pack, so that's good. A 2-pack. We need a hopper. And then we need the walls. Okay. And then we need a valve. Which is going to let our pressure in. Okay. And then we have pressure chamber glass, which we can also make. So we're going to need a bunch of stuff. So let's start with some glass. And then we're also going to need iron. We're also going to need stone. And then we're also going to need a chest to make the hopper. And I think that's it for now. I think the smallest one we can make is a 3x3, which, I mean, honestly, I think that's going to be just fine. So, base concepts. How about just the actual pressure chamber? Build a pressure chamber. Pressure. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Why is pressure chamber locked? Okay, well, let's start building some of our stuff here. So we can make the pressure chamber wall is reinforced bricks, is reinforced stone. So we'll make 8 of those. Make some reinforced bricks. And then we can make... No, we can't make those yet. Make more of those. Make more of those. And make a wall. Okay. Create a hollow 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. Okay. Yeah, so we need to make a 3x3. And it has to be hollow. So let's put you over here. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. Okay, so we need a few more walls. Let's see. Let's do that. And then that. And then walls. All right. So we got this, 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 and this. So then we need the interfaces, which means we need a hopper, interface, And valve. We need tube. Valve. Okay. So we can put the, we're going to put one here, one here. And then our valve. You could just go right here in the back. That didn't work. There we go. All right. And then we need our air compressor. We also need a furnace. I know we have that. Furnace. Let's see. We're gonna need more of this. More of this. Looks like we need a little more. Let's see here. So I need more reinforced brick. And then air compressor. Okay. Now I need more dirt because I need to build out my area behind it a little bit. And we're almost there. Okay. All right, perfect. So, let's see. So I've got my air compressor. I think the only thing we need some glass for whatever is left over. I don't know how much we need. I think we only need like one piece. Maybe two. Yeah, you have to go up there. And then we need one for the front. Whee! Let's see. You. For the front. Okay. Alright. So that should be complete. Not properly formed. What am I missing? Did I not put one in the bottom? Ah, I did not. Pressure chamber wall. There we go. All right. Whew. We got our pressure chamber built. So now I need charcoal. I'm going to need 2 of you. I'm also going to need some kind of... Well, maybe not. Let's see. So if I put... I need my pipe here. And then I need you here. This goes in here to build up our pressure. And then your input is blue, so that's the blue. Your output on this side. So if I put charcoal in... Yeah, I need some way to feed that. I don't think I can just put this on here. No, it needs to feed into it somehow. Okay. So we need... I could probably hopper in, but I don't think I can hopper out. Let's see. Let's make another hopper. Now, I know I can do like an omnidirectional hopper from Pneumaticraft. That might work for output. Input should be fine. I also would like to make the safety module thing. Where is that? Darn it, where is it? Is it just called... It's not necessarily the safety one. It's the... Yeah, this thing. So we need a pressure gauge, which is just some copper. We definitely have that. Let's see. This. And then I also need stick and cobblestone to make a lever. Okay. And then I need another lever. Okay. And then that should be able to make our safety tube module. And what that's going to do is if the pressure gets too high, it should release some of the extra pressure. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to do hopper in. Okay. Our charcoal. So that should put the charcoal in when there's enough pressure, I guess. And then our omnidirectional hopper. Okay. Oh, man. These guys. I knew that was coming soon. Come on, sleep faster. There we go. They should start burning up. Alright, so that should have put the coal in when it reached enough pressure. He's up there burning away. Okay. So then, did it... Exported, crafted. That's what we want. We could put the chest on here. So it should have all of the stuff. It should have all of the charcoal. More pressure, the pressure chamber. Okay. I don't know exactly what the required amount is. Let's see. Charcoal. Let's see. In the pressure chamber. 3 bars. Okay, so we're almost there. It's almost at 3 bars. Once it gets to 3, you can see the pressure is building up inside. Once it gets to 3, we should have enough to turn it into coal. And then that should do... I should be able to EMC that as well. Let's see. As it gets closer to the max, it tends to slow down a little bit, but we're doing all right. We're almost at 3. We're so close. And you should be able to see it in there. Okay, so are you doing your thing? You're at 3. Is it because there's too many, maybe? Maybe. Maybe there's too many. Let's see. If I do all... Will it just export them? Use that to extract items added by mistake. I did, but they're not coming out. If I remove this... I mean, I could always just try to break it, but... Okay. So, I guess we can try that again. Let's just try 1. So we put 1 in. It closes up. Now when it gets to 3, it should just make the 1. Oh, except we still have it on export all. Whoops. Okay. So now it should do it when it gets to 3. Our charcoal is in there. Let's see if it'll do it. So we got our 1 charcoal. I just need 1 coal. I'm pretty sure that 1 coal is going to be EMC-able. So we should be able to make more, and then that should be the end of it. So our charcoal is in there. 3x3 pressure chamber. Insert valid item in chamber to be compressed. Well, it is a valid item, thank you. No valid item in chamber? It's charcoal. It says put the charcoal in there. Maybe because it doesn't have enough pressure yet? Oh, it does require 64. Well, then I don't understand. If it requires 64 to make 1 coal, and it says 3 bars of pressure, why did it not work? I'm so confused. So, I need the full 64. Right, so that's all going in. Then what? Okay, so are you putting it in there now? Maybe? I see it's open. Apply more pressure to the pressure chamber. The required pressure is dependent on the number of items being transported. So confused. I mean, we'll let it get up to the 5 bars and see what happens, I guess. It may just need to be maybe a bigger chamber. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just have to make it bigger. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard... I've never had such a hard time with a 3x3 before. I mean, it's literally just a 3x3. It's usually the standard. Let me see for regular coal. Coal. Oh, maybe. Is it doing something? Did it do it? It dropped all its pressure. Oh, it looks like it put it all in there. Okay, so maybe it just required... Okay, so it required a full thing of pressure to put it all in. Now it's going to require 3 bars of pressure to make it. I think that's how it's working. I think that's what it is. Okay. How are you doing on your pressure? You're fine. This is fine. Okay, everything looks good. I think we're good now. I hope. So yeah, you have that. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Can I EMC these hoppers? I didn't do that yet. And I probably should. Oh, I can't do the omnidirectional because it's Pneumaticraft. Can't EMC Pneumaticraft. You also can't EMC create, so I guess it's fair game. Okay. So we did the hopper. Let's stick this back on here. Then when this gets to 3, that should change it to coal. Okay, I think that's how that's all gonna work. This stuff can all get put back from the alloy kiln. And then the zinc, the charcoal, and the lead. Let's see. I think we could probably... Oh, I put the things away, didn't I? Darn it. I'm trying to think of a different way that I can do maybe a gate. Is there a better gate than a wooden one? I don't think we have like a metal gate. Yeah, it's all just wood. Well, you do have iron gates, but those are framed. Yeah, it's just oak. Okay, let me grab some planks. Plank. And then grab a fence. We need more sticks. Stick. Okay. Make one of you. Okay. Gate. Because if I put a gate, I can close it and open it, and I should be able to hit through it. Like this. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. You're up to 2.83, so you're almost there. Okay. And let's see. Put that away. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think that did its thing. That should be exporting it now. You can see the little side interface open. Yep, we got our one coal. And where did it go? Okay. Coal. Awesome. So now we got one coal. But we can EMC it, and then we could just make more. And we have plenty of EMC because we have all of our power flowers going. So for right now, we have plenty. So we got our coal. Awesome. So we have our osmium. The osmium wants to be made how? Let's see. Alloy smelting. Blast chiller. I don't know how our osmium wants to be made yet. Okay, but that's fine. Now, what were we making the coal for? We needed coal for something. Like regular coal. I don't remember what it was for. I know we needed it for something. Oh, to make the different kinds of coal. That's right. For our Klein star. That's right. Okay. Alright, Mr. Cow. No. What are you doing? How did you get out? No, this is not supposed to be happening. No. No, no, no. This is not right. Not correct. Wrong. Not how any of this is supposed to work. Come here, Blitzy boy. Mr. Annoying boy. Alright, well, if he wants to stay over there, he can. Mr. Cow, in the meantime, you're gonna have to meet your maker. Yeah, I see you. Can we grab string? And a bow. Oh, I don't have arrows. You are very annoying, sir. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Hey, Blitzy boy. He is so annoying. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Okay. None of that is going as it was supposed to, first of all. Let's make some more torches. Put you here. Mr. Blitz, will you please come down? I wish a skelly would have spawned so I could get an arrow. He's so far away, and then I come back and I go back to my base, and he's like, no, I'm gonna come in and kill you now. I'm going to ruin your day. Hurry up and sleep. God, he is so annoying. Can you please come here, sir? He's like, nah, I don't feel like it. Because I don't think I can make an arrow because I don't have a feather. And would you please not set my stuff on fire? Alright, I killed Mr. Blitzy Boy. He was very annoying. But we killed him. So, we got that. I got raw beef, rotten flesh. I made a bow. It doesn't do us a whole lot of good yet because we don't have arrows. But now what we want to do is we need our Philosopher's Stone. The whole purpose of this was to get our Philosopher's Stone back out. Let's put some of this Pneumaticraft stuff away that we can't EMC. And then put everything else away that we can. Our stones, our sticks, all this good stuff. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to start making some new coal types. I think it's 4. Okay. So we have the alchemical coal. That's one of them. And then 4 of those, I think. Let's see. 4 of those. And the Philosopher's Stone is going to give us the Mobius fuel. All right. And then 4 of these. This. That gives us the Eternalist fuel. Okay. And then this. That's as far as we can go, I guess. Let's see. Okay. We can't do dark matter yet. Okay. So then we need a couple more. 5 more of these. We can make a block. Let's see. Make a block. Okay. And then we need to make the Klein star. So, Klein star. So for the first one, we need... but we don't have gold yet. The first one requires gold? Well, that's annoying. Yeah. Then they all just upgrade from there, but we don't have the gold one yet. Well, poo. Okay. And do we have any way of getting obsidian yet? We can't mine obsidian. Nope, because we don't have blizz powder. Let's see. Obsidian. You do... We don't have blaze rods. Okay, so we can't do that. We can get the obsidian, but we can't mine it. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any other way. Bulk washing, we might be able to do that. Um... We can make it that way, but again, we can't... We can't mine it. How do we get magma cube for bulk washing? Magma cream. Huh. Oh, but can't you also... Oh, well, we didn't get redstone yet. I was gonna say, you can use redstone, I think, to power it. Or is it glowstone? Maybe it's glowstone. Darn it. Because... can we get glowstone yet? No. Because we can't do the alchemy catalyst. Okay. So a couple things we can do. Well... We can... Darn it, I'm like so torn on what I want to do. I'm tempted to go to the Nether, to be honest. Gravel. It's just cobblestone. We could definitely get gravel. Can't believe we haven't gotten gravel yet, to be honest. Let's see. So let's toss in our cobblestone. Okay. All right. And then we can learn that. Charcoal dust cannot be EMC'd. Good to know. And then how do we get flint from the gravel? So flint we can get from milling, or we could do bulk washing. We could just do bulk washing, that's fine. It's just as easy. We could just put a whole stack on there. That's fine. Alright, so we'll bulk wash that. And what we can do... Let me expand out again. So let's grab some dirt. And I'm going to grab some more wands. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and expand out again real quick. Just bear with me just a moment while I do so. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'll put some of this stuff back. We expanded enough for right this second. So we could put all this back. Put all this back. We need to eat again. And then let's see. Let's see what else. So we're gonna need a bunch of lava buckets. And we can do stone. Doesn't matter what kind. Okay. We'll go ahead and sleep. And then, let's go ahead and make ourselves a nether portal if we can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this down here because we don't have the bridging mod in here. So it doesn't let us, like, put it down below. Well, poo. That's fine. So we'll just do it this way. So we're gonna have to just do this step by step. Turn that into obsidian. Then do this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to kind of just keep doing this way. I'm going to have to just build it up like this. So we'll put this here, and we're just going to have to, like this one, I'm going to have to build up like this, and then, yeah, I want it on top, right? Yeah. So this will go here, the lava goes here, and then turn it into obsidian. See, now we have the basis of our frame coming along. So I'm going to keep doing that because this is going to be just a tedious process of basically building this frame, you know, bit by bit instead of just placing it all since I can't break it. And then hopefully I don't screw it up. So bear with me just a minute here and I'll be back with you guys as soon as this is done. Alright, so I think we got our nether portal frame built up here, and I think it's alright. So, whew. I always worry when I do it that way with like lava and stuff because I'm always afraid I'm going to mess it up and I can't fix it. So I think we're good. So we got this. Grab all this. Put this stuff away. Alright. So now we need our flint, which we've been making. So we should have all of that. Awesome. So we learned our flint. And then I need iron. And that should make our flint and steel. Alright. And put that in there. Okay. Alright, and then we should be able to light our portal. Light it up. There we go. Nether portal. Woohoo! That's not correct. Thank you. There we go. Good old nether portal. So I think what I'll do, because I don't want to lose everything if I go through. I mean, not that we have that much, but let's put it all away, go through, see where our spawn is, and then go from there. So we'll go through. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we definitely made it through. Please don't blow up my portal. Alrighty then. Well, we definitely made it through, and our portal is in like a fortress, so that's interesting. Definitely gonna need to bring like building blocks with me, at least another flint and steel. Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying because there's a ghast, and if it blows up my nether portal, I'm in deep doo-doo. So yeah. That's fun. I can't make dark matter yet. Okay. Well, we went to the nether, and I think we got a lot accomplished today. We made our alloy kiln, we got our lead, we got our Pneumaticraft set up, and made our coal. We made our different fuels. And and we got our nether portal set up. So I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Like I said, we did get a lot accomplished. We are going to have to start getting into embers next episode, I believe, because it looks like that's what's kind of holding us back here to getting into gold. And then that's where we really need to get into gold is what's going to unlock a lot of stuff for us. So I think that's what we'll get into in our next episode. So, yeah, thank you everybody so much for coming out and, enjoying this video, hopefully. But if you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you do feel so inclined. I greatly would appreciate it. And, just keep coming back for more episodes. So, yeah, that's about all I've got for you. With that, I am Psystrikling. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.